Dry, dull, tired skin. Over time, catching up to you? Well, I have a secret for you.
I made this with free AI tools and no-code automation for my e-commerce clients. And if you want someone to show you through it, watch this. When I showed this video to a creative director, he still said, no, it still looks a little bit AI. I'm going to bring you to the processes, the steps, and the 3 iterations that I actually went through and how I will make it differently. In the digital age, visual dominates a lot of things. Product videos does help with conversion. But let's say if you have 10 products and you're trying to do edited video for a product, and that takes around 15 to 20 minutes. And if you have 10 products, that would be 200 minutes. And let's say you're not going to do one video for a product. Just times that, that would be weeks worth of work and probably a full-time employee, cost, training, editing equipment, overhead, right? The problem was this founder, this e-commerce company wanted something to help him generate the video, even though he was like a creative director, but it's much more valuable for his time to actually put into business development, getting more sales, getting in more products, and then to distribute. That was the idea that he came to me with. Here's the full automation. I'm gonna show you through it. 8 modules in make.com, and remember there's no code and it's all free tier. I didn't put in any money to this, just a little bit of learning curve into this. And when I say learning curve, most of the time it's actually getting the modules to talk to and communicate with each other so that they actually connect with the API that I input. Let me walk you through it. The entry point, the Google form where they put in the products, the description, and also the images. Once that's done, the images will actually be uploaded to Google Drive. And once that's done, we will make a request to call out to actually find video clips that are suitable for the product that was registered into Google Form through the iterator, and it maps it, and through pixels, if it's in this case it's a beauty product, you'll find someone that is like suitable. Or a person was looking really tired after using the product, at least you look more brighter and much more hydrated. Once that's done, once it's pulled from pixels, it will actually be implemented into Creatomate. Creatomate, of which already have a template ready, which I built. The template actually took a really long time to build, and then for each clips that you want to change, it can be set up over here. But for what I did was I actually just changed like the first clip of each product video, and once that's done, edited, Creatomate, it will be downloading the file of the finished product and then upload it into Google Drive. So here comes the feedback. The prospect is actually a founder of, again, a video production company for decades. So he has an eye for really great production. This wasn't gonna impress him, but I just wanted to get the system out from his feedback so that improve it from there. And from the feedback that I've gotten from him is that perhaps it could be a higher end video rather than just like pumping out very obvious AI generated video. And then from there on, I kind of changed my approach again. This is where the 3rd iteration comes in. Instead of like pushing it to Creatomate, I actually went through a few AI video generators. One of them was Kling AI, and I would say Kling AI generated a human very accurately, as well as the product itself. The next one is actually Hailuo. It's over here. It's a Chinese platform. I can read Chinese, but if you cannot read Chinese and you need like, let's say 5 or 6 videos to be generated, so you kind of have a leeway of a choice to choose which one is better. Get a prompt from any LLMs, translate it into Chinese, put it into Hailuo, and from there you can customize it. His verdict after that, it's still a little bit AI, even though it's much better. It's a real quality jump. Did we close him? We definitely did not close him, because he actually realized that we are not at a phase where we can produce a lot of videos, like let's say 5 at once, high quality ones, because the time I actually took to actually generate all these videos from different platforms, because at the start of it you have to find out like which one is actually generating the most accurate image or video that you want, right? In the first phase, you don't even want to pay for it because you just want to try it out first. And there's a lot of learning curve to that. And further from that, you still have to edit it. So it's kind of like time consuming. But again, barrier to entry in terms of like creating great videos is lowering every other month with a new release of a version of an LLM. The first lesson that I learned from this is that knowing your audience. Whenever you're pitching automation product to the clients, try to understand if he is from a background of a creative director, then maybe he might be someone who is actually looking for real quality, hence more time consumed to actually produce it. And a founder who generally thinks that if I get a video out, I get eyeballs and it's all good, because at the end of the day, if you have 500 items, you just want to play the numbers game, right? You just want to put it out, have as many people as you want to see it. And it's kind of like 500 items, how many people do you need to hire? And yes, there are editing platforms out there, but a lot of times you still need to prompt it. And then the second one, automated or premium tool. So when it's automated, yes, you can get it from a system like this where from file to drive, you can just download it. Then again, it's going to be very generic. And then the second one would be going through the video generation platform that actually suits you, and then paying for that platform and then edit it yourself. So this one is going to be of higher quality. Again, the good thing is that you don't have to have a full production team where someone takes care of the lighting, someone takes care of the editing, choreography, and another one is like holding a camera, which is like full-on videographer. Okay, I'm not saying that they don't work, but this video is from a standpoint where tech is advancing so fast that it can help you to cut costs and put your products out there. And the gap is closing very much compared to what I experienced last 6 months ago, because I was still producing video on my own, and then now I can just generate one. I would say if you learn these tools now, it's never gonna be like, oh, after 6 months it's gonna be useless. These are learning curve, knowledge that you have in your mind. So whenever a client or like a prospect do ask you about it, you have the knowledge to explain and elaborate it to your client. So these are skills that compound, and if you find this really fun, go ahead, have fun with it, try and generate a video that you like. So if you want to build something like this yourself, here's the stack on make.com, free tier to start. And then for a premium layer, I have Kling AI, and Hailuo, all accessible, no code required. I'll link everything below, and so you can check it out yourself. And I'm not doing any advertisement for them, it's just my experience using them. Drop a comment if you want me to go down deeper with a walkthrough of how I actually did it. Subscribe if you want to get into more builds like this, because this is the purpose of the channel itself. I want to make tech or AI much more accessible. It's kind of getting to a point where everyone thinks it's like the answering LLM, but it's so much more. And I am going to bring you through the process, the wins and failure, and the lessons of it. Stay tuned if you want to find out more.